like to ask Mark a question. You were at the Harvey Milk LGBT Democratic Club and couldn't name any LGBT advisors to your campaign. You were at the debate last week and couldn't name any drag queens on your own. I was wondering if you could, this is an opportunity to redeem yourself. And if you could name 3 LGBTQ advisors for your campaign and 3 drag queens in San Francisco.
So we're not going to revise the drag queen question from last week. But what I will say is I'm incredibly proud of the support that I have from our LGBTQ plus community here in the San Francisco. Thank you. I have a former member of the Board of Supervisors, Jeff Sheehy, who is a close friend and a supporter of my campaign. I have a member of my staff, 2 members of my staff from the queer community here in the city of San Francisco that I won't dignify this question by actually naming exactly who they are. But what I will do is stand by my record in supporting our queer community here in the city of San Francisco. When I was a member of the Board of Supervisors as a straight white male, I was the one who authored legislation to make sure that same-sex couples that work for the city of San Francisco, they were being taxed by our federal government for their health care benefits before same-sex marriage was legalized. I was the one who authored the legislation to make sure the city of San Francisco reimbursed those same-sex couples so they are treated equally in the eyes of San Francisco residents, equally in the eyes of San Francisco City Hall. I will stand by my record of that, and I look forward to the continued support from our queer community throughout the city of San Francisco. Thank you for that question.
Thank you. Question? The last question, Mr. Laurie, your turn.
I'll give you a softball, Mayor. 3 nonprofits that you have cut because they weren't performing well.
I feel bad about it. I feel bad. I don't know if I don't want to throw some of these organizations
You
under the bus.
have no names.
I will just say, sadly, one of the organizations was involved in some issues in the Bayview Hunters Point community. Another one tragically had done some inappropriate things with a family shelter. And then unfortunately, there was one program that didn't necessarily spend money appropriately to provide the appropriate tutor programs. It's more than 3, but you know, I don't want to do that to these organizations. And let me just, matter of fact, let me just say, since I got like 90 seconds, you know, we have a lot of nonprofit organizations doing a lot of important work. And sadly, some of them had made some tremendous mistakes. It wasn't as easy just to walk away from an organization that was responsible. For example, one of our family shelters, they had staff that was responsible for overseeing this project, but they did some things inappropriately so. And we had to make some adjustments with another nonprofit that was in good standing to make a transition. It's not as simple as you can stop something from happening and throw these people under the bus. They have employees. There's work that needs to be done in those transitions. And there's more than 3 that we've had to cut funding for. And in fact, right now, many of them are very upset and they're going to the budget hearings to protest to get their money back. But you know, I can probably provide you a list of examples. I just don't want to do it right here today.
Thank you, Mayor.